What's up, YouTube? Check it out. We are back doing something a little bit different today. Yesterday, we went down to Grand Prairie, Texas for a swap meet that didn't exactly yield anything that we wanted to bring home. We left empty-handed, which I absolutely hate leaving swap meets empty-handed, especially when I drive three and a half hours to get there.
Literally, he will walk away with a tool if need be.
Yeah, I'll spend 50 cents on something, and I couldn't even find something like that I wanted at the swap meet. But it's okay, because this swap meet was, what, 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes from the Summit Racing Warehouse. So where did we go? We went to Summit, which, by the way, is dangerous. Very dangerous to go there, because they have this cool part around on the back side of the building called the outlet. It was pretty fantastic. I could have spent a lot of time and a lot of money there, but I behaved myself.
Did you?
I did. I only spent like $300, all right? And, well, before we get into the interesting finds, here, you want to take that for a second? The, knife me. The one thing that I did buy that I knew exactly what it was when I was buying it is this box right here, which inside is, come out, a shiny new carburetor. This carburetor is a QFT Brawler series. Part of their, what is it, the die-cast line? Yeah, it's called the die-cast line. It's a 650 double pumper. It's got aluminum metering blocks and a manual choke on it. And this carburetor, new, like $400 something, over 400, and they had it in their outlet area for 225 bucks because it was a demo model, i.e. it was on a shelf in the main store for however long. But as you can see, other than a few very light scratches on the base plate, this is a brand new carburetor that's never been run. It's, you know, the bores are all nice and clean and shiny. So I got a brand new 650 double pumper for 200 bucks. And that in itself was, made the trip worth it.
But that's not the exciting part.
Yeah, that's not what we're actually for. That's the kind of deals you can find in the outlet section, which you never know what's going to be in there. Which leads us to these other boxes that we got. And I'll tell you what they are, and then we'll start digging into them, because wifey's even excited for these ones. So these three boxes right here, each one of them, well, they were called grab boxes. If you've never been to a Summit outlet, you probably don't even know what that means, because I didn't know what it was until stumbled into them there. What it is basically, or what my understanding of it is anyways, is it's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Each box was 25 bucks, and the top of each box,
And you can only,
just has tape over the top of it.
and you can only get up to 5 boxes.
Yeah, there's a limit of 5 boxes per person with these grab boxes. They only had 3, so I bought all 3 of them just because, you know, why not? 25 bucks, there's gotta be at least 25 bucks worth of junk in each one of these when I was trying to look through the tape. So we're gonna cut into it. We're gonna show you what's in a Summit grab box for 25 bucks, and you can decide if it's worth it, and we're about to find out if we think it's worth it.
So we have our 3 grab boxes, and we're gonna go through each one of them. Like Cole already said, each one of these boxes was $25 each. We did weigh each box, so, because obviously there was miscellaneous stuff in it. So the first box that Cole's going to decide to lay out and see if the first box was worth it.
I had to use the bathroom scale because it's the only scale we have.
So the first box weighs in at 30.4 pounds.
Not 34, 30.4.
Yeah, 30.4. And this one had a little peekaboo at the bottom. And I pulled it out and put it back in. That's your first thing out of the box.
Lock washer. We're probably like this 3/8 bolt. Okay, we're 10 cents into our $25.
All right. So, there's this.
This appears to be a shaft rocker stand by Trick Flow. There's a part number on here. I'll look that up and find out what this actually goes to, because I have no clue. But that potentially could be something good.
Okay, those are berries.
Fuel pump. This is most definitely a fuel pump. The application, I have no clue with an arm this long. In and out's labeled, that's good. I don't know what the heck this is gonna be for. All right, keep going. There's lots of stuff in here. All right, that's exhaust collector. What in the world is that? I don't know what this is. Once we get this stuff laid out, I'll give you a close-up on the table, and then, oh, this is a throwout bearing of some sort.
So is this the same thing?
That's a different kind of throwout bearing. That one, that's an exhaust collector. Oh, we got a matched pair of exhaust collectors. Those might actually be useful. They look like they're 2-inch, 3-bolt flange. It's like $5. This looks like a small block Chevy's throwout bearing. Probably can use that. That's
another one.
Another exhaust collector. Okay.
You want ice cream cone?
Oh, that's not an ice cream cone. This goes on. It's a ball and socket for an exhaust collector. Good Lord, these things are huge.
They are.
Suspension U-bolts. If you need suspension U-bolts for like 12-inch lift blocks, I've got a full set. Those aren't cheap either. Oh, this is a shift gate. I know what this. I don't know what kind of shifter it's for, but for like the shifter that's in here, it's for doing different shift patterns. So maybe this is for that shifter, which means it'll get sold with
the best part? Stickers.
Oh, stickers. What else we got? Oh, band clamp. That's useful. What in the? I have no clue what this springy thing. A weird sandwichy springy thing.
And then I'm not gonna dump this out unless you want me to.
Holy crap! That's a lot of hardware.
And then, so.
Oh, that's well worth 25.
Oh, here. We'll pull that out.
What am I gonna do with that U-bolt? That's a weird U-bolt.
But there's a whole bunch of bolts and nuts and washers.
These are starter shims. I know what those are. That's a water pump gasket. That's another. Oh, we got a pair of water pump gaskets. I don't know what engine they're for. Another strap.
Just a lot.
All right, let's do the. Oh, that right there is a shim for a hydraulic throwout bearing.
Okay, well there's.
So let's do the close-up on this box.
Okay.
All right, so here's the fuel pump. I don't know what that's for. Throwout bearing. That looks like a Chevy application throwout bearing. This is a throwout bearing, I'm pretty sure. No clue what that's for. The collectors. There's that Trick Flow part number. The weird springy thing. She's dropping more stuff out of the box. And in the box
There's a
is
whole bunch
just a mess of hardware. That's easily $25 in hardware. That's actually a lot more. These are header bolts. That's a fitting adapter to go from an AN to a pipe fitting.
So, yeah.
This is a lot of good stuff. That box of bolts is probably worth $60 to $100 just for those bolts. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna pack this one up and move on to box number 2.
So now we're moving on to box number 2. How do you think box number 1 went?
Box number 1 with all that hardware in there, definitely worth the $25 and probably a lot more. I don't know what I'm gonna do with
nuts,
those U-bolts.
bolts, washers, super expensive. So
that stuff adds up real quick.
I'm pretty sure that one was a good
Oh,
one.
that's a win for sure. Especially those header bolts. A set of those is expensive, and there was a whole bunch of those in there.
Yeah.
So
now we're gonna move on to box number 2. Box number 2, we weighed it. It weighed in at 27.4 pounds.
Go.
So this one, first off. Oh.
We have a brake caliper for an unknown application with no brand on it. I would guess that based on this mechanical mechanism on the back, it's a rear brake caliper because that's probably for the e-brake, I would think. But yeah, I don't know what to do with that. And the other piece that was found in there, it looks to be a magnetic pickup, probably for a crank trigger or a reluctor wheel, something along those lines. It does have a part number, so I might be able to look up and figure out what that's for. Oh, it might be a knock sensor too. I don't know. What's probably like 4 or 5 feet of wire, but it's got nice ends on both ends. It's probably a charge wire. Oh, another exhaust collector, or this is actually the other side of it, but it has a nicely welded in bung for an O2 sensor. So this might actually come in handy at some point. We'll put that with the other exhaust collectors when we organize this. Okay, these are more flanges. It's got like an O-ring groove in it. Not exactly sure what these 2 bolt flanges are for. Maybe a water pump or water neck application of some sort. There's a matched pair.
Got you some bracelets.
Bracelets. These are bearing races for something. They have part numbers. They're Japanese made, so it's actually probably good quality. I wonder what these are probably transmission or transfer case bearing races, or maybe an axle housing. I don't know. Part numbers that we can look up. This, I actually spied this through the plastic on there. This is a pitman arm for a steering gearbox. This might come in very handy because I don't have a pitman arm yet for the race car front end that we're going to put on. So there's an off chance that I have one now.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Which, those are kind of expensive.
We've got one.
Oh, okay, bearing.
We got 2.
Another bearing. These are the same brand as those races, I suspect.
We got 3.
Another bearing. I think these all probably came out of
We
the
got
same.
4.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one. That's a big
This has
one.
got to be for a transmission.
Next.
This is a splined, and there's 2 of them.
There's 2.
These are, you know what? This is axle housing. These are pinion bearings, and these are carrier bearings. Oh, what are the chances that these are 9-inch parts? That
Okay.
would be cool.
Are you ready for this one? This one's a lot.
Okay.
You ready? We got 1.
Valve springs.
2. 3.
Oh man, I hope there's a full set.
4.
Do you know how
5.
many a full set is?
6.
16.
7. 8.
Okay, one side.
9. 10. 11.
Tell me there's 16.
12. 13. 14. 15.
Are we
So
really
we're missing
one short of
for
having a set?
full set. We're missing 1.
Those are useless.
We're missing
No.
1.
I don't know what heads they're for, but we're short 1.
You do have
That's
another one of
perfect.
these.
Oh, another sensor.
So that's
okay.
a set of those.
Well, it's a pair,
Well,
but
pair.
I don't know what they're for. There's another piece of axle, carrier
And
gears,
another bracelet.
another bearing race,
You got a couple more bracelets.
more band clamps. Those are always useful.
That is together.
These have got to be. This is a shim set of some sort. Probably goes with all this bearing stuff.
Some more bracelets.
More shims. Probably more with that. This is a pinion nut. That's probably part of that same. This probably was a rebuild kit. This is a shift lever for like a Muncie style transmission or a T10. This one I have no clue, but it's got a part number, so we can probably figure it out. More starter shims. Okay. What in the world is that for? I know part number,
More
so that's
starter
going to be
shims.
useless.
And
Okay, that's a head bolt. This is just a bolt. What in the world is that? That's a weird piece.
there's 4 of those ones.
This is a polylock. Oh, polylocks, nice. Okay, put those together. Polylocks I know what to do with. Oh, another header bolt. Block plugs and a weird plastic piece. Is there more of those? What are those?
I don't know. I'm brain. Oh, the best find. The best find.
The money? This appears to be a cap off of like a tube of.
Best find. Best find. What? And then we just got
Is that it?
that, nope, you got some more.
More bolts? Well, that helps with this one. This box I don't think was quite as good.
This box wasn't that good.
No, this one didn't turn out too great. That's a ruined shim. That one's probably all right.
So what would you rate this box?
This box, to me, if this is usable, this box was worth the 25 bucks. This
Okay.
one piece. Otherwise, meh.
Okay.
It's
So
meh.
box number 2 was meh.
I'll give you a close up on it. All right. There's the brake caliper, the valve springs, the sensors. Pretty sure these are actually probably worth something. I just don't know if they're worth anything to me. But yeah, this stuff, almost certain this was probably a rebuild kit for a rear differential. Hopefully some part numbers in there might help identify those parts so that they can maybe go to someone who needs them. And then, you know, some of the miscellaneous, a couple of poly locks, those weird pointy things right there. These, I don't know what that's for. No clue. It's something very unique. So if anybody knows what those are, hey, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, the pitman arm, like I said, this is the actual reason I got this box, because I could see that through the tape, and I'm hoping that for 25 bucks that's a good score. Otherwise, this box is kind of eh. All right, we're off to box number 3, and this is the one she's most excited for the most ridiculous reason.
So,
How much does that one weigh?
okay, so this is our 3rd box and it weighs 18.8. So it is the smallest out of all the boxes, but there's a good reason why I'm so happy. Is first of all, there's a hat inside. Now this hat is not anything special.
Oh no, it could be.
Well, it could be.
We haven't looked it up yet.
Yeah, we haven't looked it up yet. But usually, if anybody knows of anything, usually when there's any grab boxes or anything like that, they put the most ridiculous things inside of them, thinking like, oh, if we put this in, they're not gonna want the box. Nobody's gonna want this box. So we're hoping maybe treasure is hidden in this, but we're gonna find out. And also, there's a zip tie in it, and zip ties are always awesome to have.
Worst case, I got a new hat. And 25 bucks for a hat. Well, if you've priced hats recently, that's really not that bad of a price for a hat. Granted, this one might be a little rough.
This is the golden ticket.
There's our first penny of our $25 return.
You ready for this?
All right.
And we're in California. California.
Check it out. That is a Jazz Products out of Santa Paula, California. It's even got their phone number. It's an 805 number, which is old school. It's old trucker style. Oh man, hopefully it'll clean up a little bit. Oh, that's gonna be way too big. I gotta adjust that. This hat is old.
I know, blue's not really your color though.
This hat is old. Nissan cap.
That is a very... Oh, look at that.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
All right, hold
Ready?
on.
Let's see what's in this box. Hopefully this was the golden
Game time.
box.
I've got my.
You got it?
I got my Jazz Products hat on.
Okay, first things.
What do we got? Oh God, more of these springy thingies. I'm really gonna have to figure out what the hell these are for. I don't know what these are. I've never seen this part before. Not in any of my cars anyway. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's shims of some sort. That's a weird keeper thing of some sort. Oh, here's another one of the. Oh, this is a different sensor.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Okay, we got more sensors. Sensors can be worth something. Another starter shim. That is a throwout bearing, but I don't know what the application is for that one. But it's got.
Our camera overheated,
Yeah, we had to take 5.
so we had
The
to take
camera
5.
didn't want to play.
But we're back.
I looked, and the part we left off with was a throwout bearing. Another throwout bearing, but I don't know the application on this one. It's a little bit different. I don't recognize it. Anyway, we're gonna try and finish this box up. We didn't dig into it any further when the camera died, so I still have no clue what else is in there. Brake pads. Is there another pair?
Yes, there is.
Oh, there's a matched pair of brake pads. Cool. So these actually might be worth something. Oh, they're Power Stop series brake pads. These are actually,
And
there's
you drop in a washer.
There's a washer. I'll have to, I don't see part numbers on these, so that's going to make them really difficult to figure out what they go to. But we got a matched set of brake pads. That's cool. Another sensor. Man, we got lots of sensors. Another springy thingy.
Another springy thingy.
I don't know what this is. Now we got 3 of them in this box and a 4th one in the other box. What in the
What's
world?
that? Is that like a heating element or
Okay,
something?
so
or like
this end is threaded, like you thread it down into something, it's got a weird
it's a pigtail.
pigtail. It's a pigtail. Okay, I don't know what to do with that.
A bracelet?
Oh, that's another bearing race. That should probably have been in the other box. Ooh, rockers.
Yeah.
Nice. These are comp cams rockers. These are part of their, man, I can't remember what this series is called. I wonder how many of these are in there, you think?
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cool if we had a full set, but we probably don't.
But we got 2 more pigtails.
More.
So I don't know what these are.
These are freaking weird.
But they're pretty weird, but they're pretty cool looking. It kind of looks like a heating element, but I know it's not a heating element. But it kind of looks like a spiral.
Look, I coiled it together.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, moving on. Man, I hope there's a bunch. I hope there's a bunch of these because that's an expensive set of rockers. What is that?
I don't know, but it's all tight. Well, here's one piece.
Oh shit!
What is that?
This is part of a sniper EFI system.
Hang on.
How much of this? Holy crap!
There you go.
This is a fuel pump. This is expensive. This is a fuel pump adapter kit
I'm getting
for
too ahead of myself.
a sniper EFI system for fuel injection. Ooh, that's
why the hat was in there.
That's worth a good bit. That's worth a good bit. Oh shit, this is the controller. How much of this wiring harness do we have?
I don't know. It just all came.
I mean, clearly we didn't get a full EFI system, and I don't even know which part of the EFI system we have. But
Oh, there we go.
this
There we go.
actually goes
There we go.
this way. It's got a card in it.
There.
This is the LCD.
That's,
Okay.
That's
So this is the LCD display for a sniper EFI. These are probably worth a good bit to replace if you had to replace one. Man, we might have to piece together EFI for something. Oh, this is just a power cable setup for something. This is nice wire looming though. That's good stuff. This is relays. That's a fancy plug for something. Battery negative, switched ignition. Yeah, this is some fancy wiring that came from something. It may have been part of that sniper kit, EFI kit. This and this? No, those don't mate together. This is just more wiring to an OEM style plug. I don't know what I'll do with that. But all right.
Okay, I think this one's gonna make you happy.
Is it 14 more of these?
No.
Okay, what is it?
Mix 16.
Oh, what are the odds that this is number 16?
If we wouldn't have bought this box, we wouldn't have got the 16th.
Oh,
Isn't
I wonder if this is the same one. We'll go back
Yeah.
and check and find out if this is.
Sorry,
this
I
is
saw
about
that.
the valve spring. We had 15 of them in the other box. This might be number 16. Oh, more wiring. Well, we got enough in wiring connectors and relays to make this box worth the 25 bucks. Not including the fact that it's got fuel pump stuff in it. What is this for? DGI CAN module. I could look that up and find out what it's for, but I don't know. Somebody out there watching, or who has the potential of watching this video, probably knows what that's for. More sensors. Man, we got lots of these sensors. 2 different types. I really do need to look those up. How many of what we've gotten. Rubber tubing. 7 inches worth. those ones? That's a weird sensor.
They're like headlights.
I don't recognize that sensor. But it's got part numbers, as all sensors do, so we can try and figure out what they are. Okay, that's a sensor, another sensor of some sort. I don't know. Oh, another one of them clippy thingies. Oh, this is just a little screw handle thingy that you just. Okay. Starter bolts and another shim. Hey, we got starter bolts. Those look to be right for a small block Chevy. Those are probably worse than me. That I don't know.
You acted like you knew.
I wanted to know, but I don't know. I don't know what this is for.
Hey, I think we're building furniture.
Oh,
These
God.
always comes with
I don't
furniture.
want IKEA Allen
These
wrenches.
always come with furniture.
I really don't want IKEA Allen wrenches. What the heck?
Okay.
What else you got?
I got some long bolts.
Okay, hardware.
Hardware.
Always good.
Another long one.
Nice.
Oh, the longest one in the box.
A carriage bolt. Those are junk. I hate carriage bolts. Yeah. Oh, that's a
I don't know what that one is.
That's a weird one. So it's dimpled on the bottom and it's hex here and threaded in the top. I don't know what this is for.
Got you a necklace.
What the hell?
I don't know.
This is a snap ring for a transmission.
Oh.
This goes inside a transmission to keep stuff in place. I know what that is. It probably isn't worth anything to me. And God knows what transmission it's actually for. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know. I'll find something to do with it. A nice little piece of steel bracket from something. Another bracket. This could be, I don't know. Oh, this is a pipe fitting reducer. I will probably actually use that. What is this? I'm gonna guess that pieces are missing from this, but this looks like a throttle linkage type piece. Yeah, something to do with throttle linkage or carb linkage or throttle body linkage. That's a brake caliper piece. It's got to be something that retains brake pads or whatnot. This is a special fitting of some sort for probably a sensor.
We got more of those.
Oh, more polylocks. Nice.
And the rest is gonna be
No more of these?
nuts and bolts.
Only 2 of the
Only
rocks?
2.
Dang it.
The only other miscellaneous stuff is we've got this rubber piece,
That's a weird little rubber piece, but okay.
this rubber piece, these rubber pieces.
More rubber, lots of little rubber bits.
Oh!
Oh, valve stem cap. Great.
And the rest is just nuts, bolts, and washers.
Oh, good. More header bolts.
Yeah.
Oh, these are 12-point header bolts too. Nice. Too bad there's not a full set of those, but it's all right. Lots of good stuff.
So, out of all the boxes, spending $25 on each of them, was it worth it?
I'm gonna say yes, it was worth it. Not so much in is there $25 worth of something that I will personally use, but as far as value of what's in the boxes, yes. Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We'll look and see if it's the same as the other ones. Because I also don't know if those are right for any of my heads. But that, if it's the same, it'll make a complete set. And a complete set is worth something. But as far as value, I mean, this pump alone right here is probably worth more than all what we paid for all 3 boxes, just the pump. And this billet housing, probably worth a good bit. The screen, it's enough to make me want to get, start putting together an EFI system. I mean, maybe the wagon needs EFI, right?
Maybe.
Why not? Why not? Why not? So yeah, neat stuff. Let me give you a close-up of what came in this box. Okay, so here's what we got. There's the Sniper EFI, fuel tank adapter and fuel pump, the display, bunch of miscellaneous wiring, which I'm gonna speculate is part of that sniper system that was missing pieces. Mess of hardware, more of the weird springy thingies, and sensors, brake pads, and the valve spring that I'm interested to find out if it matches the other ones. So that's what we got in this box. So you pulled one out of the other box.
No, this is the one that came in this box.
Okay.
This is the one that came out of that other box.
And this is what came out of the other box. These are same paint markings, same spring. We have a full set.
Full set. If we wouldn't have
springs.
bought the hat box,
we would have been short the one spring.
Just the one.
So that's pretty cool. Now I have to definitely find out what these valve springs are for, because I have a full set of 16. So that's cool. They look too big to be small block Chevy. They could be big block, but they also could be something Ford or Mopar, I don't know. Or maybe they can cross over. Maybe it's just the diameter and the compression that matters.
Why is everything leading you to a big block?
Because big blocks are cool. They're just expensive.
So
I really wish there would have been more of these though. 1.6 ratio.
you know what? Somebody probably
Comp
bought
magnums.
another box that had them in it.
Probably.
And they're short too.
Bastards. They took my box. Anyway, this is what you can find in Summit grab boxes at the Summit outlet.
And we plan on going back and getting more.
Yeah, because it was cool.
It is.
And it was fun.
Is. Yeah.
And I think the value was there so far. Like I said, stuff like wiring, even if I don't use this harness for what it was intended for, wire and stuff is fuel pump positive. This is definitely part of that EFI system. Stuff like that. The box full that had all the hardware in it. Hardware is expensive,
Hardware is
especially
expensive,
automotive.
yes.
The automotive style. You know, where are they at? You know, the bolts like this, the header style bolts or the reduced head size bolts for intake manifolds.
Super expensive.
Or the 12 points. I mean, if you worked on this, if you bought hardware, you know how expensive hardware is. So yeah, the Summit grab boxes were super cool. The outlet was really cool. If there's something that you've seen that I pulled out of these boxes and I don't have a clue what it was, but you know what it was, pop on down there in the comments and let me know. Or if there's something here that you want, you can also let me know down in the comments or shoot me an email. You can find my email on the about info on the home page of my YouTube channel, somewhere around there. It's there, I promise. I've seen it there. Anyway, did you have fun?
Okay.
Do you like my hat?
Blue is not your color.
When are we gonna go get more boxes?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? We're gonna try and squeeze it in when we go to Pate?
Yeah.
Okay, in 2 weeks, we're going back down to Texas to hit up the Pate swap meet. And we'll try and it's a little bit further from Summit. I think it's like 30-40 minutes from where the racetrack is.
I think it's 40 minutes from Pate, the racetrack. But
maybe we'll go back and I'll get in more trouble and actually buy more stuff because there was a lot of stuff there. And she wanted a T-shirt.
And I didn't get it because he got too excited about the grab boxes.
No, you could have gone back and got your T-shirt at any point in time.
Because when you go to Summit, you walk into the main store and you actually literally have to walk out and down the walkway to the outlet. So got a little sidetracked, bought our stuff, got in the truck, and realized I didn't even buy a T-shirt, and it was my first time ever going to Summit, and I was super excited. So he owes me a T-shirt. So
I don't owe you a T-shirt. You could have gone and got your T-shirt. I'm gonna spend my money on car parts. Period.
You owe me a T-shirt.
Period. My money's going on car parts.
Anyways, we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.